are back again with part two. Now that my video won't run out of time. So in the last video, I showed you guys how to use the features to create different texts and titles and change the panels on your graphic novel, as well as add speech bubbles and narration boxes. I just showed you guys how to add a graphic as a background for one of your panels, just like I did with this llama. But another thing is you can just add in a picture. So I'm going to go to that plus sign. And then there's an option that says media. So this is a really important button. It just like we said before, you can use the camera button and take a picture of yourself. But I think the one that you guys are probably going to use a lot more is going to be the import button. So let's say I want to search for a cartoon wizard. I would search that. Oh, a penguin wizard. Of course I'm going to choose that. So it's going to pop up in like the center of our page, really ginormous. And we want to just shrink it down by pinching a corner. And you can click and drag it wherever you want, so that characters can pop around into your story, especially if you want this magical penguin to be a reoccurring character. You just press Control-C, Control-V, and now your character is on the different panels for each of the scenes of your graphic novel. That's really exciting. Another feature, let me just turn to this page so it's not as crowded, is I want to maybe add a drawing, because you guys are such great artists that you might say, okay, there's not really something out there that already exists for the character I'm picturing and designing in my brain. So I'm going to go to add, click on media, and then you see this button that says pen. This gives you sort of like a virtual toolkit for drawing and painting. So we all know I'm a terrible artist, so please do not judge me. Yours will be much, much, much better. So I can click any paintbrush I want. And let's see. So I can do this. Here is a head. Oops. It's very ugly. And the body. Okay. You can play around with the colors here. I'm going to make it have blue hair. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Let's say I'm done. Here, its eyes and its face. I press done. Watch what happens. It's really cool. So now it's going to upload. And look, my character, Bobby, is here. And I can go back and edit if I want, but also I can shrink him and I can make duplicates of him. And now instead of redrawing your main character or your background each time, you can just duplicate it and not have to work as hard as possible. So it's going to be really important that you really design carefully each of your little sort of panels to make them represent each of the scenes. You want to make sure that it really helps the reader visualize what you have worked so hard developing and describing. So there is going to be, besides this video that has to do with tools, there's also going to be a example fantasy novel from Mrs. Hardiman that's going to show you sort of what a final product would look like and how detailed and descriptive hers is. That's sort of what we're hoping you guys can do. But this is something really cool that you guys are the authors and the illustrators, and you can create this to format it and design it any way you want. There's no wrong answer, but here now you have all the tools to do that. But please reach out to your teachers if you have any more specific questions that weren't covered between this how-to video, the other how-to videos, and the example. But we're really excited to see your work, and we can't wait to publish these really great graphic novels. Awesome. Thanks, guys.